You know what? It's because I was muted the whole time. Okay, restarting the stream. Hey, everybody, welcome to my stream. Hi, I'm here doing multiple things tonight. Maybe Brian can actually hear me now. Um, we're going to start under my desk so I can plug some stuff back in and get some video up in this section over here. Hopefully, you can hear me while I do that. Oh, Brian's calling me. Hang on.
He's on tour tomorrow, and we were loud.
Oh, no.
And Jordan said we were going to wake up the baby
Oh,
because
no.
there's this sound chute that goes up the chimney into the nursery, and he doesn't sleep in there yet. He sleeps in my fucking room.
Oh, well, I
But
mean, he's 5 months old, so that makes sense. 4 months old.
yeah, yeah, not even. I jumped to saying he was 4 months old really quickly, but he also acts like he's such a hunkus. It's hard to
He's such a hunkus. We're
such
going
a
to switch to
hunkus.
this real quick. Yeah, that's better audio. Just for a minute while I go under my table and figure out what to plug in.
Okay,
What you got going
that's
on?
cool because I'm just kind of cleaning up. I'm
That's
gonna make sure I like my workspace.
mm, that's good. That's always good.
I'm gonna make sure it has a good. I can see and I think I'm gonna set up. I'm going through. Um. I'm going through all these CCTV equipment I have and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Nice.
Um. And I think I'm gonna have my mixer here now, or this here, this is was the switcher, the analog switcher I was using before, and I'm doing this new one. So this one is going to be for cameras of different parts of my setup, or perhaps different whatever I end up using these for, because my I have this going over here now from the record player.
Uh-huh.
So either the these are the CCTV stuff is either going to be like sources for basically like the video sense stuff or shots of my workspace, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And
It's got audio.
this mixer is basically better for smashing shit into each other like this.
Like a collider,
Yeah, because
perhaps a
oh
large
no,
hadron
it's
collider.
X Files.
It's
Yeah,
X-Files? I love X-Files. Which
it's X
episode is
Files.
it?
I don't immediately recognize it. A
Is it Syzygy?
pretty early one, it looks like.
Is it Paperclip? Is it
No,
Oh yeah.
it's not a memorable one, it
Oh
looks like.
yeah. That's season maybe two.
But
Season
yeah, it's easier to just the buttons on here. It's easier to trick into letting a bunch of signals through at once, whereas this one the buttons are a little bit more fussy. Power supply?
maybe it's not working because your butt stinks. Hey, I got power. Okay, we got a VCR. All right, so I'm doing a quick and dirty, quick and dirty little
Hey, when I plug this in,
thing
it goes
here.
click click click, and then I don't get a video signal,
Hey,
and that
cool,
makes
man.
me think that probably fucked.
What are you talking about?
This camera here.
Oh, weird. It
When I
goes click, click,
oh,
click.
oh, oh, it's doing something. It's going click click. It's having a hard time getting power. That is in fact the problem. It came
This
on for a hot second.
get out of here. Let's get out. Let's go out of this. Okay. That color. You work. Did I actually go out? That is going into that. I'm not getting a picture then. Video. Ah, there it is. Okay, good. We've got picture. I'm just putting a quick glitch up on this thing because I don't want to not have something there. Oops. I don't want to have blank space there because I often have blank space there. I found my little video mixer that I made like 8 years ago.
Oh, can I see?
Just it's just it's just a little. It's just a back and forth.
Oh,
Just a
yeah. I mean,
super
that
cheap little mixer.
looks a little like the one I built, except
Um,
kind of better.
Mine's probably not better.
It's a little bit more solid and probably a little bit less fun.
It's just a straight up mixer. It's just two ins and an out. That's literally all it is. It's a fader. It's a video fader.
Okay.
That's all it is. Um, okay, let's see. I need
Yeah.
this
Okay.
here.
So this one is not cooperating. This goes in the not cooperating pile.
I don't know what anything is. Who am I? Oh, here we go. Hey, VCR audio. That's great. Unbelievable thing. Hey, that means this is probably VCR video. Is it? It is. God, good. Brian, what should we watch tonight? What should I put on?
Um,
Oh, I'm gonna put on my
not
Star
the
Wars.
X Files.
I'm gonna put on my Star Wars
Oh yeah.
VHS.
Hey, you know what I got? Just about the time I was moving in here as at Savers, and I got Two Towers on VHS, which is on one tape, which I don't know how they
Well,
do.
that's
I
shocking.
don't know if it's a waste, but it's and then I got home and I put it in my towel closet for some reason. It's been there for the year and a half that I've lived here. Um,
Uh huh.
let's see, one more time.
I, Brian, have a. I don't know if you saw from my stream, but I got a. Oh, that's not it. I got a screener VHS. This is a pretty fun mixed up thing. I got a screener VHS for your consideration of the what was the year 2005 a VHS from 2005, which in and of itself is baffling. The VHS
Yeah,
from
man, it's pretty cool.
it's the for your consideration Star Wars Empire of Dreams outstanding nonfiction special A&E documentary. I assume of how Star Wars got made.
Well, that's
Um,
fucking dope as shit.
so I'm gonna put that in. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, see what happens. Like anything's gonna happen. It's just a tape. What was in there? Oh yeah, excellence is swimming. That is good stuff. But
I have a similar tape. I have a making of Star Wars around here somewhere.
maybe
Maybe
it's
I'll
the same
pop
thing.
that puppy out at some point.
VHS behind my shelf. It was probably Lone Star Rising. Okay, let's see. That we've got
This
that.
one I know one, and I have the correct power supply for it.
Ooh, look at the weird. Look at the aspect ratio on that. They widescreened all of the video from the movie.
This one's good, and it's black and white.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about yours thing.
That's a cool looking. That's good. That's got a really wonderful
That's good.
quality
What
to
is
it.
that?
That's a little CCTV camera,
That's good, man.
little
That's great.
security camera.
Okay, good. We've got that. Nothing there. It's fine
It's also,
because
I don't think I can really, because it's black and white, I can't really use it as like a synth source. It's got to be,
you could do luminosity. I bet luminosity has a has a reaction.
yeah. Or I could stick it up here.
We're gonna actually get
And that's a way better uh, workspace shot than this one. And this I can use for other things.
okay. Boy, I've got so much crap running through here, Brian. Holy fudge! All right, we're gonna plug this.
Stick
Yeah,
this right up here.
what's that thing? It's like a
I
bomb.
believe this was designed to strap on one's head.
A bomb. You probably shouldn't strap bombs to your head.
Not a bomb
Probably shouldn't say
per
bomb on
se.
Twitch.
It's not a bomb. I think this is meant to attach to the head,
Okay.
and it's a piece of wood with a CCTV camera in it.
Why?
Well, why not? Really is the question.
Well, I mean, there are many better things to put a CCTV in this camera in to strap to your
I
head.
think it was supposed to strap to your head, and so they do what we say. Like, looks like there's actually two in here.
Where did you get this thing?
Huh?
Where did you get
This
this
came
thing?
from my uncle. This is my uncle built this.
Got it.
And now, yeah, there's definitely two, because here's one input, and they all have these joint, uh, some of them have just the audio video, and then uh, what would be the second part of your stereo audio
Hmm.
is actually a power supply that
Hmm.
looks like an RCA cable. And some of them are, this isn't called coax. What the hell is this stuff? The stuff that looks like coax but isn't. Little
Uh,
snap in.
what?
It's got that. It's got that for the video, and then they all
Oh,
have an adapter so you
it's
can go to.
the one that it's like for professional video. Like goes in and then you screw it in a tiny bit,
Yeah,
like that.
it's they're all those, and then I have adapters to RCA and
Yeah,
to the power
like
supply. So
fancy
I had a
RCA.
power supply for both of these.
It's called like T in it or something. I don't remember. Okay, we've got. Hey, look at that. We've got a glitch. We've got a little glitch going, and I have a
Nice.
loop, and I just need to plug the audio mixer into this in three, and it's like I did it all along, and I meant to. But nothing is going into this. So, oh, where does this go? Oh, because okay. So Brian, this was my experiment, my audio mixer here. I just looped
Mhm.
I just looped the channels consecutively into the next channel just to see what would happen. Unfortunately, nothing interesting, but it was a fun experiment.
So
Well,
we're
hey,
not.
you're displaying, just a heads up, you're displaying nothing right
No, I know.
now. Okay.
That's because nothing is functioning.
This is down, so that's nothing. Oh, nope, there's audio. Oh, shoot. I need a monitor, please. Monitor. Okay, monitor and output. That's supposed to be like that. Check the preferences, audio, and auxiliary audio. I want. Here we go. Apply. Okay,
It's not tell what kind of power supply that is.
thank goodness. Okay. Oh, let's turn that down. That video. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Fox just got some on his water bed.
Who's got what on his? Oh, Fox Mulder.
Yeah, he was doing his thing on his water bed. And I
Um.
think there was magic involved.
Well, I mean, there usually is.
Let's get this out of here.
Okay, Brian, we have good
That is a
glitch
fucking
going.
box right there.
We've got very good
And
glitch
that's
going.
really pretty. That's quite beautiful.
Well, you can't hear the sound in addition to it, which isn't much yet, but
What makes me crazy? Remember that great little camera I had? Stop.
mute that audio because I'm going to get distracted by the audio and not do anything else tonight. And we're going to turn up the keying a little bit, get a little bit more magenta in there. Actually, I think we're going to switch to blue tonight. Okay, so tonight we're doing two things. After the 30 minutes of just getting that back together and messing with it, now we're doing two things. First, I have this. Oh, I have this Blackmagic DaVinci Resolve um, quick editing keyboard that they shipped me when I purchased DaVinci Resolve, because that was when I had a job as a professional video person, and I wanted it. Just, wanted the upscaling mostly is what I wanted to pay for, which I was A-okay paying for because it's really good upscaling. Now I don't have that job, but that's okay because now I have DaVinci Resolve for life because it's better than Adobe. But they sent me this when I spent the $200 on DaVinci Resolve, and it's never worked. I plugged it in once and the lights came on, and then the lights never came on again, which is super annoying. I've tried it many, many times. I'm going to plug it in. Nope, no lights. Tried it many, many times and it's never worked. So I'm going to, now it's my daughter's just like fun typing keyboard. She just likes to play with it because this thing spins and that's cool. Like one of those little baby sensory play things, but it's
Yeah.
but it's cool. So I'm gonna see if I can open it up and see if there's a really stupid, dumb reason that this thing has never worked. It's unlikely.
Spider.
Probably spiders.
Spider in it.
Um,
Spider.
one time it leaked black goo for a while. So I was like, oh, it's melting inside or something. But then I wiped up the black goo, and then it wasn't leaking black goo anymore. So, maybe now it works. I called them, or I emailed them, and they were like, oh, yeah, sorry, but they wouldn't ship me a new one. So, not that I really needed it anyway. It seems cool, but it also seems a little bit like it's for, like a lot of, for multi-channel editing. Like, there's a lot of camera stuff and switching tracks, and that is not the extent to which I'm using DaVinci Resolve. However, I'm looking at this already, and I'm looking at this, and I'm already seeing that I might not be able to get into it without destroying it, because it looks like the pins, only two pins, but it looks like the pins that are holding it together might actually be like featureless threaded things, like purposefully stripped things, so you can't get into it, almost like
They're little like rivets.
yeah, like the little rivets. Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna try anyway because I've got nothing to lose.
Let's don't expand. We gotta plug up X files. We can't just be pumping X files out here.
Yeah, I love X Files.
Where'd my fan go?
I just love X Files. X Files is one of the things I actually grew up on. I just love it.
You know that my album that came out in October was called Occam's Principle of Limited Imagination?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, do you remember that? That was from right after David Duchovny left.
I don't.
And,
right. You know what? Nope. Don't remember that at all then.
It was in X-Files.
We got John Doggett. We got Agent Doggett. Hey, look at that. They're actual spoofs. I don't remember the actor's name.
Right?
The T-1000.
Yeah. Wait. It's like his first episode, and they do like a good old fashioned fucking Monster of the Week episode with him. And oh, it's working. Look, fan's fucking up my antenna.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, it's working.
Well, that's okay. Zoom.
Yeah. Oh, is it working too well?
Working too well. Okay.
There we
Oh,
go. Oh God, that's exactly what I wanted.
that looks good. Yeah, the screw came out. Look at that. Got about that. That was easy. I wonder if there are screws under these little grip pads too. I don't feel anything though.
It
Okay.
just is touch. It needs to be just fucked up enough.
Okay. Well, it's not coming apart, so let's feel as if it's glued. Um, let me try with Brain. Oh, I see it. I think I see a snap flash. Yeah. Maybe.
Ad for a phone game on broadcast TV. Is that where we're at that now?
Oh, ad for what?
For a phone game. Broadcast TV. Digital broadcast.
On a for a phone game?
Yeah.
Have you not watched TV? Did you not watch TV in 2007?
No, no.
I mean, we had ads for uh
There we go. Don't move anything. Leave it like that.
we
Sorry, yeah?
we had ads for ringtone purchasing. So um
Did we?
yeah, in 2002. Were you not watching MTV in 2002?
I don't know. I can't remember. MTV, yeah, I mean, I remember seeing Andrew WK for the first time because it was one of the most intense sensory experiences of my life.
Well, that seems that I don't know, but I mean that seems
It
like you haven't
was.
had many sensory experience on TV.
It was incredible. And then Ren's done the same thing recently. We watched the video for She's Beautiful.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "Hey, Judge, he drank him right out of this smoothie, and he jumped on the stairs, and he almost fell down. He's sitting on the couch. This is crazy." And it was like, I was 11 when I saw this for the first time, and I probably reacted exactly the same. Me and my brother were at my grandmother's house watching fucking TRL, and the video for Party Hard came on, and I could not, I comprehend what I was seeing. It was too awesome. It was awesome beyond any human tongue
Yeah.
to encapsulate.
I'm gonna take these pads off, see if there's screws under here, because this thing's really tight.
So that blurs out any ads I might have seen. Because I watched that, and I remember seeing that. I remember seeing all at my grandmother's house. Yeah, that the intergalactic video with the big kaijus, the big fucking
The Beastie Boys song?
yeah. When they're breakdancing in like the hazmat suits, it
Mm-hmm.
was so fucking dope. And then I watched all of Woodstock '99 in this same setting.
Gross. Yeah, I remember Woodstock '99 played on Channel 6, I think, because we didn't have cable. So I think they were playing some Woodstock '99 on Channel 6, and it was not. My dad didn't want me to watch it. My dad didn't want me to watch it. One thing because they couldn't cut away from the naked people quick enough, but then also
Yeah,
it wasn't a very good broadcast. I remember it not being a super good broadcast of the music, and it was kind of like, why is this something to watch? Because it was just like the chaos of like the worst music festival in history. You know what I mean? It was just
yeah.
like the chaos,
It was
and that's what the
all like
broadcast was.
spectacle. I remember watching the music and being like, are these I guess I didn't like know most of the bands. Like I remember hearing them, but then I was like I know who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are. Is this the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Why do they sound like shit?
Yeah,
I guess it's cool that they're naked.
yeah,
And then they'd cut to the interviews, and people were just like, "Man, I saw dicks getting sucked,"
yeah,
and I was like, I guess that, like, I don't know, like it just as like a 10-year-old, I was like, this
yeah.
just seems gross and, and
Yeah.
and lame and depressing, you know,
Well,
not like an Andrew WK video.
yeah, not like nothing like that. I can't get this open. I cannot get this open, which is a bummer. And also, honestly, my video, I'm not super pleased with it. It's a little too. Yeah, that's a little better. There's ooh. Okay, there's the trench. There's the okay. There we go. We got that back. So that should be just that, and that goes directly out, right? Oh no, it's still.
This shouldn't be that. Yeah, whatever episode of the X Files this is I absolutely cannot recommend. This one's completely erased. Well, I'll get this back.
Okay, I can't get this thing open. Um, I don't know if it's just so solidly put together that I can't. I can't get the leverage necessary to like even begin to. And it's just a bunch of. It's just a board in there. Is it state secrets? Like what? I don't want to break it. All right. Well. Oh well. That was a failure. Okay. Now on to the main event, which is this guy. Okay. So this doesn't work. Still. Last we saw it, it probably didn't work because of the gear that's attached to the motor. Well, probably
What
because
are we
the
on to now?
motor's
Sorry.
not running. It's probably because the motor. Wait, is it because the motor's not running? I don't remember. No, it's not because the motor's not running. Okay, so it's stopping here now.
Sam, you gotta get your motor running
Thank you.
and head on the highway.
No, that's yeah. Um, there's see yeah, it's not coming back this way too. I think I'm gonna open this guy up and get this main motor gear out again, so that I can see if I can honestly, so I can see if I can figure out if it's in the wrong place because I think it was already in the wrong place, and then I took it apart and put it in more of a. So we're just gonna. That's just what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get some white paper, make it a little bit easier. Never. And a little cleaner. And
There's
we're
no
just
reason
gonna
we
see what
can't
happens.
put UAP in here right now, too. Holy snap.
Yeah. When I took this apart, I was very surprised I was able to get it back together. It's easy. Really surprised I was able to get it back together.
Maybe this is working too well.
Brian, one of the things I was talking about a lot when I was taking this guy apart the other day. This is from the my large VCR, the one that didn't work at all, and then I replaced all the belts with rubber bands, and now it does function technically. But I took the loading mechanism out of it because the loading mechanism was broken. So now I can just lay a VCR. I can just lay a VCR in place, and it will, or a VHS. I can just lay a tape in place, and it will load it. And I still have to spin it manually so that it doesn't freeze up. But it's like halfway there. I feel like if I get the right bands for it, it will actually work okay. Because right now I'm not using the flywheel, and I think the flywheel in there adds a lot of the strength needed to actually turn the tape when it's playing. But anyway, when I was taking all that apart, when I was taking this part trying to figure it out, I was playing that VCR, and I was like, this VCR has been broken the whole time. So if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. But that means that I can do fun stuff. And the thing I'm trying to figure out is how many parts can I take off of it before it's no longer a VCR. You know what I mean? Like what makes a VCR a VCR? Okay.
It's the VCR of Theseus.
It like kind of, yeah. Like I guess that is kind of what it is. At what point does it no longer is it just if it plays tapes, is that a VCR? I mean, like technically, but I don't know. I feel like if I don't have this loading mechanism, it's I don't know, it's just not right anymore. Okay, this seems to work great. So clearly these two gears are in front. These guys are in front. I wish there was a way for me to assess where the tension was actually happening when it didn't work. But these guys work great, so not the problem. Look at this guy. Okay. The motor we know works fine because every once in a while it kind of works. I don't think it's these little. I don't know exactly what these guys do. I don't think it's these little pins that push in these buttons because I don't see why those would. But then I have to take those off. One. Brian, it's really interesting when it comes down to it how few removable parts there actually are here. Like it's a very efficient mechanical group of mechanical pieces. You know what I mean? Like there's not a ton of pieces I can remove, but at the same time, there's not a lot that could break. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't know what I'm trying to say. It seems like it's a really good piece of stuff. Okay, so here's the crazy piece that I'm working. Here's where I think the problem is. Okay, so we've got this gear, and it's got this other gear on the back that's sort of on the spring. I wish I had this pin. I should get this pin on. On this spring, so it can go back and forth like this. And I think, you know what? I just realized. I wonder if this is the. I bet that this right here, that spring in the middle of this gear, I bet that's the resistance you feel when you push a tape in. Like this is the pushback. I bet that's what that is.
Yeah.
So if that were in the wrong place, that could potentially be my problem. Because right now I can't get a tape in, but when I put a tape in, it goes in like a centimeter and then stops. And won't and springs back out, but won't go in any further. So that could be the mechanism that doesn't work. Maybe. At least it's part of the same action group. this latch. Okay, so then the other part of it is this guy here, which has this spiral of stuff here. That clearly, I think this pin right here goes in. There's a little pin on that right there. I don't think anything goes in this bottom track here, and I say that only because it looks like it doesn't have any grease in it. But I don't think anything actually goes in that bottom track. This one here. So I feel like, yeah, the problem is just that, like, when I put this back together, I reset it I didn't reset it at 0. I didn't put it back at 0. I put it back at 2, position 2, and so now it thinks position 2 is the default, which doesn't make sense because it's a mechanical thing. But I'm just gonna put it here. See what happens. Oh my God.
This stuff can get sorted out. This.
I don't really know how I can tell what this is actually doing. I'm not going to be able to see anything that's going on. What am I even trying to do here? Okay. What is the position it's at? Okay, so it is latched. And then it's probably unlatched when it becomes unlatched there. Let's put it there. Yep, still latched. And then let's spin it just so we can see. I can feel. I can pull on this outside gear, and I can tell when it will become unlatched. Oh, hello. Oh, still moving. Oh, it stopped moving. Hold up. That seems odd. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So now it can go. Turning. Oh yeah, and then it stops. Okay, so it's just this straightaway here. That is the place where it can turn. But why would it be? Make it go on that inner track. What happens when I do that? Does it even go to the inner track? Oh, but the outer track would be unlocked. Yes. Outer track is unlocked. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing that's 0. Oh, hey, there's a little arrow on here. A little arrow on this one. Right there. That's interesting. Hmm.
So you know what I think I need to do? I need some good mashup tapes. That are less pointy.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to do this freaking thing again. Okay. This goes down there. Just put it there. I guess I also have to get these pins in the right place too. These pins, I think, determine what sort of. Yeah, they're not affected by that. They're affected by this. They're affected by the um, tape actually going in. If I had like, things.
So what if I take this? What if I take my this is that dope ass fucking
Agreed, maybe?
uh um made for TV Merlin miniseries
Oh, the one
with
with
Sam Neill.
yeah.
Yeah.
That goes there. This goes like this. Okay, so that goes. Well, that doesn't make sense. Here? Oh, I see. No, because it
This
probably doesn't go there. Probably goes. Oh, that's the thing I had wrong. I wondered if that was wrong. It goes here. That. Yeah. Hmm.
let's get something recordable. Where's
Oop, and look at that because
hold
I
on.
hit
There we go.
her. Oh, and it's binding. Look at that. It's binding the same way it did when I actually put the thing in there. Okay, hold on. That's telling. That's very telling. That's extremely telling. Okay.
Where's the record button?
These I didn't take out. These are metal.
It's in here to have one. Switch over.
Yeah, that one go in there. Okay, hang on. Let's see where the other one goes. The other one goes. Also, oh no, that one goes there. Okay, that one I think is fine. Oh, let's see. That one makes sense. This pin goes, yeah, in there. That other pin, this one, this guy right here doesn't set anywhere beginning, which is an issue. Pull on this guy a little bit. That's oh, okay. That one goes there. That's fine. Yeah. Look at that. It's stuck there. Oh. Oh, okay. Now that's stuck there. Okay, hang on. It's binding. Ooh. So this guy only needs to move a tiny bit. I think it's supposed to start like this.
Put down.
That gets it there, and then does the motor turn? Back the whole way better. Not binding, not locking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up for a second.
You got there, Brian.
The trailers on the Full Monty on a TV with really fucked up speakers.
You know what I really want to do, Brian?
What?
I was thinking about this yesterday. I really want to, in a dream world where I have money and access to technology and things like that. Ooh, it's a little. That's probably like within a tolerance or something. That's probably. Hey, there is a thing there. I really want. Again, it's just where was it? I really want to get a second TV. I want my setup to not be like this. Like I don't want this to be my video setup. I want my video setup to be like a big me, like this, my face bigger, and then behind me is a big TV that has this like tear down camera on it, right? So like the TV that it is projecting the actual work, like the tabletop, is like it's a TV that's set up over my shoulder or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
It feels very like who's that? What's the other? The not Bill Nye, the other one, like the mouse or whatever.
Yeah, with the rat.
Like
God,
the
I actually
science
watched a couple
wizard
the
or
other day.
something like that.
No, it was Bill Nye. Beekman's World.
Beekman's World, yeah, like kind of it gives me a Beekman's World or like a Pee-wee's Playhouse vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually may have figured out what was wrong with this thing. Hang on, let's pull this big boy, pull this big baby out. Okay. Right here. All right. Let's see if I did anything to fix this. Power, yes. Power on. And I look at that. Need a freaking switcher, don't I? That's so funny. Okay. Oop. Well, that's okay. Gotta stop that rat. Or the whole city goes splat.
There it is. Okay.
the right thing? So still do that. Here. 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 Oh, hello. Oh, video 2? Oh.
Alright, I gotta find a good tape now.
Okay. Get the video out of this guy before we do anything. Just for fun. This. We need, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, let's put a video 2. Okay, so Brian, check this out. See, I've got this open VCR here.
Yeah.
You know, I have to find my. Wait. Hope that wasn't shoved all the way to the back. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't have a loader in it right now. Get over there. It doesn't have a loader in it right now. So I literally just go like this. Let's see, it's on. On. I literally just go like this. And then I don't remember how to make it work now. Shoot. Oh no, I have to have the thing plugged in. This has to be plugged in order for it to actually work. Okay, so now that's in. So if I turn it on, I can just press play, and it just loads it.
What do we get?
That.
Oh, you're doing it, Sam. You're doing it.
No.
This is what we've been waiting for.
It doesn't work great, mostly because I think I don't know. It's kind of a double-edged sword because, like, on the one hand, you have to manually advance it.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if it ran, which kind of sucks because, like, it's black. If not, it's not always black though. I don't know why it's black right now. There we go. See, it's not always black. Sometimes it like, but then if I stop for a second, it stops. So I have to manually advance it for it to keep going.
But like this is what I've been trying to figure out how to get them to do this for years, and you've cracked it.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, now I'm not getting any signal. Oh, there it is. If I press pause, where's the pause button? Where's the pause button? Oh shit! If I press pause, it won't stop. If I press pause on a thing, it'll keep going, which is pretty cool. Like I can do that and then press pause, and it'll stay there. It records the position, right? The other problem is, okay, so like I have to manually advance it for it to work, which kind of stinks. I wish it would run itself. But if it ran itself, would I be able to slow it down? You know what I mean? Or would that make it freak out? Like if it has the power to run the tape itself. The other problem is it can't go backwards.
So like, what happens to your tape? When your tape's done, you gotta like put it in a tape rewinder and.
No, I can rewind it. I'm saying I can't pull it backwards. I can't manually go backwards.
Okay.
Which kind of stinks because I feel like that's half the fun. Because if I can just manually go forward, like cool, but what does that do for me? You know what I mean? No, I can just leave it in
Yeah.
pause too. I just realized I can just leave it in pause. And like I can get some cool stuff, but like, I don't know. What's the next step here? You know what I mean?
I'm really liking what I got going on here.
Yeah, that was good. Let's mix these bad boys. You guys gonna mix? No. Oh, I think this stopped.
Let's get some more VCRs going. Let's get some more fucking VCRs going. What's this? Where are you?
It also loses the signal. Hey, look at this. If I've got a paused still, if I've got a still frame, but then on my switcher, I switch to the other input and then go back to the VCR, it's go. Oh, nope, there it is. Never mind. Okay. But it's also like a different quality. That's interesting. There's variance in the signal from when I go back and forth. Like it's slightly different. It was dark when I paused it.
Yeah, I saw.
Interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, so I've got it that far, Brian, which is pretty cool. But that is not what I'm working on right now. I'm actually going to stop this guy. Which, for some reason, the stop button makes it try to run really fast, which is interesting for a while. That's fine, doesn't matter. What I'm really trying to do, let's see if this fucking thing actually works. I feel like I may have found the correct position. And I really want this to actually work because I don't know. I feel like oh. You know what? I feel like I could like. Yeah, it'd be cool is if I can. God, that'd be so complex. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well let's see if this works because this was my whole thing. This was.
Damn, it's 1 in the morning. I should probably go.
Oh, wait, stay to see if this works. Let's find out. Let's find out together. See if I fixed this.
Yeah, I wanna find out. I'm hanging on everything, but I'm also sleepy and I have a headache.
You're always sleepy and you always have a headache. Okay, that's at 0. We're just going to use this tape. Nope, doesn't work. It's like the sensor that says to send it in is busted. Oh, did that again. Like, I don't know. It's doing it manually here. Manually feeding the tape in.
Oh yeah, this VCR is
Look at it.
resistance is way too much on the stuff like that. You know, get to the bottom of that.
Okay, well, I've invented the. Wow, look at that though. Okay, it's not popping out. That's a good sign.
That's what she said.
Okay, let's eject. Oh, it's ejecting itself. Oh, because it wasn't playing. Okay, eject, baby. Okay, eject worked great. Hello. Oh, it's still not going in. Yeah, let's use a different tape real quick. Excellence in swimming, of course, my favorite. Yeah, man, what is the deal? I think it's that little pin. I still think it's that little pin. I can kind of see it moving down there. Here, let's do this. Fuck around. Got nipples, fucker. Do it like this. This is dangerous. Don't just play that thing. I do like that I can just press play, Brian, and it will just function without a tape in there, which is pretty cool. It's neat seeing all the pieces
Yeah.
move.
I mean, it's all good. Like, I really want you to know how excited I am about this.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this. We're gonna see what happens in this doodad when I put a tape in upside down. Okay, so when I push the tape, pushes this pin in. I feel like it should be pushing it in more, but I think that's a symptom of it not, the tape actually not going in. I don't see any binding on the gears this time, which is a good sign. I do see them stopping there, but I don't see any binding on the gears, which is cool. It's also not popping in halfway and then sticking. I think it's sticking in a little bit, but that's only because the motor has been slightly engaged, right? Like we can undo that advancement basically. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Ooh, well, I got a cannot play this disc video. That's cool.
That's good. Hey, that's cool, man. That brings it back, yeah, because that brings it back to 0. Okay, so that's good. We've fixed it a little bit. I have undone the breaking that I did a couple weeks ago, which is great. Which is just, oh, look at that, and it's in. Oh, oh, hello. Are you on? Yes, you're on. Interesting. That actually comes up. Okay, it's as if this sensor is broken. Oh, shoot. Oh, fudge. Yo, if it's that,
Yeah, that's it for me.
if it's
That's
that,
it for me, man.
if
This is
it's
my
that blue
cutoff.
and red wire.
What?
Oh, nothing. I just, I ripped a piece off the other day because I hated it so much.
You
And
needed it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. There's a cord that ran across the top of the fucking thing. Across the top, like it ran across here like this, over the top of it, and it hooks into a little LED sensor. Or there was a little LED light that the wire was attached to over here, and it bounces into this little LED sensor pin right here. And I think there's one on the other side too. But it doesn't. But nothing happens until the signal's interrupted, right? It's the sensor that says yes, there is a tape in, is what I'm pretty sure it is, right? Like if the LED if the little sensor in the middle isn't getting signals from both sides or something, then it's like, uh-oh, there's no tape, don't play. So it shouldn't matter because that shouldn't stop the fucking thing from loading. But I do see that that is attached to the same fucking dinky little chip in there. And now I'm worried, which I can fix. I got that thing somewhere, I think, or did I throw it in the garbage? I can pull it out of the garbage. That's fine. Oh, it might be that. It might be that.
Garbage for it.
No, I haven't taken out my garbage in weeks. That would really be annoying if that were the little problem. Because then I'd have to take this chip out, get the solder off the back of it, and re-solder the little wires back. Which I'm not confident in at all. Not confident in my soldering ability. But that's it, though. But that's for solder. It's like, because that sensor isn't there when this pin releases, when this pin right here, because it's in when there's no tape, and then when I press the tape in, it lifts. So when it releases, it's supposed to send a signal that says draw the thing in, but because that little wires I pulled out are in there anymore, maybe now it's not, it won't, it's just smart enough that because those wires aren't plugged in, since it's not, I don't know, since it can't shoot an LED, but there's no sensor, it's just an LED light, right? Like, it's just a little LED that it's shooting it through. It shouldn't matter. That doesn't make any sense. There's no processing in that part. There's no processing in this. This is just a, when this happens chip. It's not processing, it's just logic. It's called a logic chip. I still think it's a mechanical thing. But it's not activating the motor. The reason is it's not activating. That's why I can turn the motor manually and the tape will go in, is because it's not activating the motor. The issue is the motor isn't recognizing that there's a tape being inserted. So either it's those wires or this little, what do you call that? What do you call a little switch? What do you call a switch? The word for it. Like a little electronic on and off switch. Relay? No, not a on-off switch, but like a, what's a solenoid? What's a what's that?
Solenoid is a purely mechanical relay, basically. It's all, it's more like an inducer, but I think it basically turns on an electromagnet and that fires a little stick out.
Yeah, I think it's
That's
this.
a solenoid.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a solenoid. Okay, whatever. I'm saying this little thing might be broken. Or it's because I pulled this one. Well, at least I now know, actually, I can actually diagnose why this thing is broken, which is, I guess, useful information. Doesn't make me happy, but it is useful information. Brian, I found a cool OBS plugin that's just like a billion filters for videos. It's just like a billion filters. And now my stream has a CRT curve to it, like it's got a little fisheye effect on it.
Ooh.
And since I added all the borders, all the color borders, it's like very visible now, and it just looks really cool. That's all. I just like it. It's just really apparent. Again, I don't need this thing. Here's the other thing. I don't need it, right? Like, I don't need it. This part isn't necessary. I guess it being plugged in is necessary, but to what extent does it mean to be plugged in? Is it just, can I just can I saw off a part of this little board and keep it I don't know. Shouldn't do that because then I can't fix it.
What if I did this, Sam? What if I took, can I copy paste the entire text of like the New Testament?
You can copy and paste that, yes. Oh, you're doing a thing.
ChurchofJesusChrist.org.
ChurchofJesusChrist.org. I don't know. Yeah. Are you just trying to make it scroll? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. It's just, I just need something that's long and everyone likes.
I don't know. I know a lot of people that distinctly don't like the New Testament. Two of them are
Everybody likes it.
currently streaming on
Everybody's
Twitch.
crazy about it.
Why would you do the new? Just do like
Oh, here we go. I got it.
I don't need it. I don't need it, but I do need to have it plugged in.
Select all.
That's what it's doing. What if I unplug the other side? What if I unplug the other side? That's interesting. That's interesting. What if I unplug the other side? What happens then?
It's not working well. Oh, looks like it might. The end. I like that the Bible ends with a the end.
Well, I mean, it depends on the Bible.
This one does.
Is this one you're finding online?
Go.
I
Just
would
found like a PDF.
I would guess that there are upwards of 10,000 personal editions of the Bible available for free on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
There's like 10 versions of the Bible.
well, but imagine if you can just get the text of the Bible, you could just go in there and write whatever you want and then make a website that says #1 Bible buy now. People buy it and then they'll read all about like how important it is to drink milk because that's what I edit my Bible to talk about. It's just milk. It's just all about milk. Where does this plug?
What's a good font for the Bible?
The font for the Bible?
Yeah, what do you think?
Good font for the Bible. I mean, the obvious one is Papyrus, because
having that much text in here is it doesn't like it.
Papyrus is more the Old Testament. Yeah, is your stream running? Because it seems to be completely frozen.
Yeah, well, I just put the whole fucking Bible in it, Sam.
Your stream. Oh no, there was a network error. There we go. Okay, there we go. Wow, it is really chugging there, isn't it?
It's just text. It should be able to handle it.
It's just a lot of text. and it's loaded all of the text at once.
Yeah.
I think it's like stalling out your stream.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just loading a crap load of text. Okay,
Okay.
well, I'm generally happy with where I've ended up here. I can use it.
Yeah, changing the font.
Not thumbs upping camera.
Font, enable, color.
Okay, new fun experiment, Brian. Let's take the same
Chat
question and
one,
apply it to a different piece.
word wrap. Let's apply word wrap and see if that works. See if that helps.
I couldn't get the word wrap to work.
Because it's also. I'm not. It's not letting me. God, I really gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I couldn't get the word wrap to work. Here's the other thing, Brian. Let's take the same question and apply it to the other end of this machine. How much can I remove from a VHS while having it remain VHS? I need a hot knife.
Well,
I need a hot knife.
That one I've done before. I showed you my James Fonda workout tape. Where is it? It turns out the answer is not much, but I also encourage you to just do your own.
Well, here's the thing, Brian.
Independent verification of that.
Here's the thing, because I know we talked about this before, and the tension between the two reels that's key to keep the thing running correctly. But I essentially have an open-faced reel-to-reel VCR play, VCR rate, right? Like,
yeah.
Can I take two reels out of the thing, slap them in that bad boy, and literally reel-to-reel my VCR? Only way is to find out.
Yeah, it's not letting me change the size of this after I put it in. You do it in the properties.
My stream just has up in the corner New Testament Jesus Christ translated out of.
Outline, drop shadow. Yeah, I think it's too much. It's too much stuff.
I think it is too.
Let's get rid of like most of it.
Hell yeah.
Take that bit. Let's get the rest of this.
Switch to 3.
Paste. Just that.
Okay.
That seems to be it.
Yeah, it's the tension between the two
reels. It still doesn't want to change size.
Where that
Still doesn't want to resize.
I think that's because it's frozen, Brian.
No. I just took out like most of it. Just a little bit of text now.
Just throwing stuffed animals at my cat. Oh, that keeps that there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try this. Hey, Brian. Let's do something stupid. Let's do this. It's gonna be done. It's not gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Here, keep these screws in. Let's see what happens. Man, let's just fucking see what happens. I'm gonna move my camera so you can get a better shot here. Okay. There we go. Oh, better a little top down here now. Okay, Brian, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we've got our tape. Got our little tape here. Okay, so that goes in there. That goes like that. There's nothing else that it comes into contact with. Just the reels. So I just move the reels. There's the little clicker that holds the tension on the reels, but I'm gonna try and thread this thing. So I like this. Around here like this. Cross like this.
Yeah, I need to format this whole thing.
Let me go like this. Okay. Well, Brian,
Yeah.
I got. Oh boy, this might explode. Okay, I've got the two reels just on the thing. Check it out.
Well, I can't check it out because I've lost you putting the Bible in here.
Look at these little plastic.
Destroyed my
I think that's right. Wait.
here. Oh,
It's missing. I'm missing one holder in the VHS itself, but I think everything else is placed correctly. That goes like that. There. Yeah, I think everything else is placed correctly. I'm gonna press play, Brian. You wanna watch this? Okay, ready? I'm gonna press play. Oh, fuck, the thing's not plugged in. Shit. It's not gonna work. Plug this fucking thing. Okay, here we go. See the brakes. Holy shit, Brian.
yeah, get the filter off. I want to see the clean one.
This is the clean one. It's really hard to turn. Man. Not getting any vid. Unplug it? No, let's go to the right place.
Is this looking black to me?
Yeah, no, it is. Let me advance it a little bit. Maybe it's just way behind. Kind of cool, though. It's kind of working. Proof of concept on the reel-to-reel part of it, though. I'm not getting any.
My phone just died. That's it. I'm out. Bye.
Oh, it's because the video wasn't plugged in. Oh, bye, Brian. Oh.